Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to the last video of 2022. It has been such a blink. This year has passed in such a blink. It has been so fast that this year passed off and we are just 2 days away. I'm shooting this on the 30th of December and we are just 2 days away from entering 2023. So wishing you all a very happy new year. I hope you guys have a great 2023 filled with lots of love, laughter, joy and lots of success and prosperity. Today's video is the part 2 kind of a video in which I am going to be listing the products that I used in the second half of my year, which is from July till December. I have done a video in which I listed products from January to June. I will leave the link of it up here in the eye, but today's video is whole and soul for the products that I used in July to December, and amongst all the products that I used, which are the products that I loved the most. I am going to be listing them today. So if you guys want to know all of them, please keep on watching. But before that, if you're watching me for the first time, hi, my name is Radhika. I make beauty related content here on YouTube. So if you enjoy watching such content, please click on the subscribe button down below and also click on the bell icon right next to it so that every time I upload a video, you will get notified about it. And with that, let's get started with the video. The first product that I want to talk about is from Bioderma. This is the Bioderma Sebium Gel Moussant. It is a face wash that the brand claims that it is for combination and oily skin types. I happen to have extremely oily skin, which gets combination during winters, which means that during winters my skin transforms to oily and dry skin, oily on the T-zone and dry on the rest of the face. Even then, my skin has suited well with this face wash. It did a tremendous job in keeping my skin hydrated while at the same time cleaning my face really nicely. It is a super gentle face wash that does the job of cleansing the face really nicely. If you happen to have combination or oily skin type, you should definitely give this one a try. I would like to give one small disclaimer about this face wash, that it happens to have added fragrance. So if you have the kind of skin that is allergic to added fragrances, before you start using it on a regular basis, do a patch test to check whether the fragrance in this is actually something that irritates your skin or not. If it does, do not use it. If it does not, that this is something that you should definitely include in your skincare routine, because it is one of my favorite face washes and something that suited my skin really well. The next product, or in fact I would say the next 3 products, are from Earth Rhythm. I thought that since they are from the same brand, I will list them together. So the first product from Earth Rhythm would be this bamboo charcoal cleansing balm, which the brand claims that they have made from activated charcoal, which is coconut based. I do feel that it's correct, because as soon as you open it and you smell it, you can actually smell, you have that fragrance of coconutty, because obviously the charcoal is coconut based, so थोड़ी सी वो coconut की fragrance आती है. Otherwise, speaking about the performance of this one, it is a really nice cleansing balm. I wanted to get my hands on the other variants of the cleansing balm that Earth Rhythm has, but I got my hands on this because उस time पे जब मुझे actually लेनी थी और try करनी थी, the other cleansing balms were out of stock. So I thought that I might as well try this one, because formulas almost same होते हैं cleansing balm के, only the variants are different. So I got my hands on this, I tried it, and I was surprised with the way it works on the skin. It really very effectively removes all the, the entire makeup really nicely, melts down the makeup really well, and also removes the waterproof mascara really well, which was a very big plus point for me. If you want to use this on a regular basis as a double cleanser, you can do that as well. If you want to actually see, this is up the progress of my usage. This is how much I have used this, and I really like the way I in fact carry with me while I travel, so that if I want to remove my makeup off, it does the job of doing that. Because while you travel, you already are exposed to different air, different environment, different kind of food, different kind of water. So you don't want to play with your skin, and this does the job of removing the makeup really effectively and really nicely, and does the job of cleaning your face really nicely. So I would highly recommend you guys to have this one. The next product of Earth Rhythm is this lip and cheek tint. This is in the shade Cherry, and I absolutely love this one. It's super pigmented, blends really well. That way it does not leave any kind of patches on the skin whatsoever. It is something that's extremely long lasting as well, and gives a really nice flush of color. And since it's super pigmented, you do not need a lot of amount to actually get the desired pigment. If you want something that's extremely pigmented and does not put a hole in your pocket, while at the same time long lasting on your cheeks and on your lips, and you can also use it as a very subtle eyeshadow color as well on your eyelids. A really nice budget friendly product that is of amazing quality. I was myself surprised when I started using this. I would highly recommend that if you are looking for a lip and cheek tint that gives a really nice pigment, it is long lasting on your cheeks, and at the same time does not put a hole in your pocket, definitely go for this one. The last Earth Rhythm product is this Earth Rhythm lip butter with hyaluronic acid. Now hyaluronic acid on its own is a really nice humectant that provides hydration, and during winters that is all we need. And this lip balm is actually something that does provide that hydration, and if you sleep with this onto your lips, like if you have this on your lips at night right before you sleep, you will wake up with the most soft and the most hydrated lips in the morning. It is a very nice product to be using in winters. You should definitely have this one with you. The next product is not exactly a beauty product, but it is actually a sanitary product. No, it's not menstrual cups or tampons and sanitary pads, but in fact it is something to actually dispose of those products, which is this Safe sanitary disposable bags. It is very travel friendly. I have been using this since the past few months, and I am so happy with the kind of investment I made on this. It's so nice. It does not spread that bad odor at all when you dispose of products using this. It happens to have, like, let me show you. So this is what the bag looks like. It has a very nice size as well. और यहाँ पे if you can see this one right here, if you peel this thing off, नीचे वो चिपकाने वाली परत है. So dispose of whatever you want to dispose, whether it's your sanitary products, whether it's your baby's diapers, whether it's those reusable panties, whatever that you want to dispose of, just put it inside this. Take this flip off and stick it, and you are good to dispose this off. The best part is that it is oxo biodegradable, which means that if you use this for disposing any of your products, this particular thing at least is not going to harm the environment or the earth in any way at all. It will get biodegradable, which is really nice, because that way you're not harming the environment at all. I felt that this was one of the best purchases that I made in 2022, because it is so good. I use this when I travel with me, so that if I am in that kind of emergency where I need to dispose of my sanitary pads, I do not have to think कि यार मैं कहाँ से dispose करूँ और क्या करूँ, अब मैं किस में डालूँ, क्या करूँ. This is something that it comes to my rescue nowadays. So I am really happy with this, and I would highly recommend you guys to actually invest into this, because ये एक पैकेट में ना 50 बैग्स आते हैं जो आपको अच्छा खासा 6-7 महीने आराम से चलेंगे, and it's not very expensive as well. I don't exactly remember the price, but I definitely remember कि इतना ज़्यादा expensive नहीं है. So it is something that you should definitely invest into. The next two products that I have are again from PAC. It's not from Earth Rhythm, it's from PAC. One is this is the PAC X Jovita All You Need Brush Collection. This is a set of 8 brushes that will cost you almost around 3,000 rupees, which I am saying this because it is slightly on the steeper side, but trust me, if you are a beginner especially, this is going to be something that will be of so much use, because it has all the kinds of brushes that a beginner would need while starting out to, you know, use makeup onto your face, to wear makeup onto your face. It has all those kind of brushes. I have done a detailed review of this particular brush set along with using all the brushes and showing you what each brush would do. I have a detailed video of it. I will leave the link of it up here in the eye for you guys to go and check it out. But trust me when I say this, slightly on the steeper side, but I would definitely recommend you to invest into this, because not just the brushes but the pouch also is of so good quality. The brushes, obviously, since it's from PAC ke brushes so are known for its quality, but this particular pouch as well is also very useful. I use this, I mean, I carry these brushes when I'm traveling along with my other makeup products like a concealer, or if I want to in fact put up my translucent powder and everything goes inside this really well. Everything fits into this really well. I am still to clean all of this, but yeah, I'm just telling you that it's a really nice investment to make, something that you should definitely invest into, because trust me, the brushes in this is actually something that is all you need to do your makeup, especially if you are traveling, because if you travel with this, you don't have to travel with any more brushes. These 8 brushes will help you in doing your makeup for your entire trip. The next product from PAC is this PAC Iris Luxe soft contact lenses. This is in the shade Moonstone. It is the kind of shade, or it is the kind of color that I wore for the very first time. It was something that I was not sure it would look great on me, but personally I feel कि वो मेरे ऊपर बहुत अच्छे लगे. I will leave an image over here on the screen for you guys to actually सी कि ये मेरे ऊपर किस तरीके से लगे थे, कैसे लगे थे. दिस इज अ 1 month यूज दैट कॉस्ट अराउंड 900 समथिंग, बट आई वुड सजेस्ट कि इफ़ यू आर समबडी हु यूजेस लेंसेज ऑन अ रेगुलर बेसिस, कि आपको बहुत सारे इवेंट्स पे जाना है, देन यू कैन इन्वेस्ट इन टू दिस 1 month. अदरवाइज आई वुड रिकमेंड कि डिस्पोजेबल्स पे जाओ, बिकॉज वो ज़्यादा सस्ते पड़ते हैं. ऑल्सो सिंस इट वॉज 1 month, यू कैन नॉट यूज इट फॉर मोर देन 1 month, तो इसलिए फिर वो ना थोड़ा सा वैसा हो जाता है कि यार मुझे तो ऐसा लग ही नहीं रहा कि 1 महीने में मेरा 900 रुपया वसूला है इसको यूज करके. द बेस्ट पार्ट इज दैट इट कम्स विद दिस लेंस किट and this applicator as well, so it makes it very easy for you to travel with it. But otherwise it was super comfortable to wear. ऐसा लगा ही नहीं कि मैंने lenses लगा रखे हैं. It was very nice, did not blur my vision. Something, if you are somebody who is a lens user on a regular basis, then it is a must have. Forgot to mention, because I have one more product from PAC. This is the Triangle Pocket Puff. It is such a useful product, let me tell you, especially to apply the loose powder on the inner corners of the eyes. It is such a useful product, very 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 useful. Since the time this has come, I've stopped using beauty blenders to apply powder under my eyes. It is something that's really nice. You can actually use this to apply powder all over your face, compact powders or loose powders, whatever that you use on a regular basis. This is going to help you into applying that on all the corners of your face and your eyes and everywhere. This is going to be super useful, and the best part is it's very soft. If you can see, it's very soft, very very soft. तो आप ना, अगर आप एक्चुअल में ढंग से पहुंच नहीं पा रहे हो, आप इसको ऐसे बेंड करके भी यूज कर सकते हो to reach on the inner corners of your eye. You can atkao your finger over here like this and use it. It's a very functional one, and something that's not expensive, and something that's a must have. The next product is a face toner, which is this Dot & Key Rice Water Probiotics Hydrating Toner. This is what it looks like. If you can see from the quantity of it, you can see that I'm almost on the verges of finishing it off. And let me tell you that this is not my first bottle, but in fact my second bottle that I'm finishing off. This is such a beautiful toner. It is really hydrating, just like its name. It also happens to have hyaluronic acid, which can be one of the reasons, not can be, which is one of the reasons that it is so hydrating. And the best part is that it is completely free of fragrances. It happens to have that kombucha and peppermint fragrance, but other than that it has no fragrance whatsoever, which means that if you have sensitive skin that is irritant to added fragrances, you can go for this, because this has no added fragrance whatsoever. I absolutely love this toner. It's very hydrating on the skin, very refreshing on the skin. It does the job of that added toning of the skin, the added cleansing of the skin really nicely. I really enjoyed using this toner. The first bottle was a product sent from the brand for a collaboration. And the second bottle, which is this one, was my self purchase, and obviously the third is also going to be a self purchase because I'm going to purchase this one real soon. But yeah, this is such a beautiful toner, something that you should definitely have in your skincare routine, especially if you want something that's extremely hydrating to your skin, something that gives a really nice hydration and toning effect to your skin, and at the same time does not sensitize your skin, does not irritate your skin due to heavy fragrances in this, because this, like I said earlier 2-3 times, this has no added fragrance in it whatsoever. So if you're looking for a toner like this one is going to end your search. The next two products that I have are from the same brand, which is Mars Cosmetics. The first from the brand is this Mars Fabulash mascara. If you see the tube of it, you can actually remember that when Mars Cosmetics had come into the the eyes of the people, this one mascara was the talk at that time, which is not long ago. It's almost 2-3 months back. And जब ये actually उस time पे बहुत ज़्यादा hype हुआ था, I purchased it at that time, and when I started using this, I was amazed because मैंने देखा था लोगों को use करते हुए, and I saw that how it used to work. But when I used it by myself, when I practically used it onto my lashes for the very first time, I was so amazed and so surprised with the kind of performance this gives, and also at a very low price. And the kind of performance it gives, it is a waterproof mascara, but not something that is going to be extremely difficult to remove from your lashes. Like if you're crying or something, it's not going to come off, but if you go into a swimming pool or something, then it will come off. It's that kind of waterproof. And the best part is that it will give you that drama, it will give your lashes that drama, that volume, and that length that you are actually looking from a mascara. Also, let me tell you, you have to be slightly careful while you're using this because iska wand agar dekho, it's slightly fat. So when you're using it, you have to make sure that there's not so much of product on this. Otherwise, jab tak ye सूखेगा तब तक there are chances, not there are chances, it will actually smudge a bit around your eyes, which I'm sure you don't want that to happen. But other than that, it is a beautiful volumizing mascara. If you're somebody who has nil lashes, बहुत ज़्यादा problem होती है कोई अच्छा mascara ढूंढने में, this is going to actually end your search. The next product from Mars is this Mars Trend Setting Powder. This is in the matte translucent variant. It comes in 4 different kinds of variants: matte translucent, soft light, banana, and brightening. I went with matte translucent because anything that happens to have matte in its name is made for my skin type, which is oily skin type. So I went with this one. I used it and I was so happy with the way it turned out, the way it settled my under eye area, the way it did not crease in the under eye area. I was so happy, and it's so finely milled that it does not feel chunky at all, it does not feel heavy at all. And the best part is that it not only has sheer coverage, but at the same time it has very finely milled glitter particles in this as well, like sparkle jaisa jo hota hai na, wo hai, but very nicely finely milled. So it gives a nice shine, a nice brightening effect to your skin at the same time, while also making your skin oil free and matte for really long hours. The next product in the list is the beauty blender, and this is the microfiber beauty blender from Plume. This is what it looks like. I absolutely love this beauty blender, and as soon as you wet it, because obviously before you use a beauty blender to blend your foundation or anything else, you will actually have to wetten it and then dry it off, like squeeze it off. And as soon as you wet it ना, इसका size जो अभी दिख रहा है कैमरा पे, इसका डबल हो जाता है. It becomes extremely soft, it becomes extremely easy to use. It does not absorb so much of product at all. Obviously थोड़ा बहुत product absorb करता है, but not as much as a normal beauty blender would. It does the job of blending really nicely. It does not leave any streaks on your face whatsoever. It's a very nice beauty blender, and the best part is that since it's shaped like this, like the flat part is here and then there's one more flat part, this is of no use, but this part is actually of really nice use for blending the concealer on the under eye area. It does the job of blending your foundation, your concealer, also for blending the lip and cheek tints, the cheek tints on your cheeks really nicely. It's a very nice beauty blender, a slightly steeper beauty blender, but something that you should definitely have. The next product in the list is an eyeshadow palette, and it's not a very huge eyeshadow palette. It's a small travel friendly eyeshadow palette which is from Nykaa. This is the Nykaa quad eyeshadow palette, and this is in the shade variant Night Out. It is an eyeshadow palette that happens to have 3 matte shades and 1 shimmer shade. So if you are somebody, and also if you look at the color story of it, it's completely nude kind of color story. So if you are somebody who likes nude eyeshadow palettes, or if you want to go for a very safe choice, because nudes are something that matches all kinds of outfits irrespective of what you're wearing. Just do a nice nude smoky, like either a brown smoky or a black smoky eyes, and your look is sorted. So if you are somebody who enjoys doing that, this is going to be a very nice travel option and a daily use option as well. If you can actually look closely, you'll find out, you'll actually come to know that I have used this quite a few times, and I really like the pigment of these shadows. They're really nicely pigmented, does the job of actually creating the looks really nicely. You don't have to use a lot of product to create the look, and it's not very chalky as well. It's not something that happens to have a lot of fallout, which is a great thing, because fallout means then you will have to do your eyeshadow look first and then do your base. But with this, you can do your base and then the eyeshadow, because there's no fallout whatsoever. And even the shimmer shade in this is also really nicely pigmented, and the best part is that this shimmer shade can be used to apply on your eyelids using a brush as well. Usually shimmers के साथ problem आती है ये चीज, but with this that's not the case at all, which is really nice. So if you are actually looking for something that is travel friendly, beginner friendly, does not put a hole in your pocket, and does your job really effectively, does fulfill your requirements really effectively, then this is the option for you. The next product in the list is from Bellora. This is the Bellora matte lipsticks, and these are 2 different kinds of shades from completely 2 different categories. This is the shade 16 Tea Time, and this is the shade 12 Vintage Red. I have a detailed review of these lipsticks. I will leave the link of it up here in the eye. I absolutely love these lipsticks. They're supremely pigmented, they're supremely matte, and they're comfortably matte as well. These are not uncomfortable matte, in fact they're comfortable matte. They're very nicely pigmented, which means you do not require a lot of product, and also they're very long lasting as well. It will last you for the entire day, despite having a nice oily food also, so which is a very good thing. And they're not very expensive as well, and Bellora do happen to have sales every now and then. So if you want to grab these lipsticks, you can actually keep an eye on it, and when you find the price of it that fits your pocket, you can invest into these lipsticks. These are really nice. I absolutely loved these lipsticks when I started using them. Abhi thoda sa chhut gaya because I'm using other kinds of lipsticks, but these are something that I absolutely loved, and I would highly recommend you to invest into this. There are many other shades available in this lipstick range as well. You can select the kind of shade that you prefer according to you, what you like wearing, and you can use them. For me, these 2 shades are my absolute favorite, Vintage Red and Tea Time. 2 very universal shades, the kind of shades that actually suits all kinds of skin types, and I absolutely love this and would highly recommend you to invest into at least one of them. Try, and if you like them, I'm sure that you will, and once you like them, invest into more of these. Now I have 3 products from the same brand again, which is from Sugar Cosmetics. The first product that I have is this Contour de Force mini highlighter. This is in the shade Champagne Champion, and this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful champagne goldenish soft of a highlighter, which does the job of highlighting really nicely. It's a very pigmented highlighter, and if you can actually look closely, if you can actually see, you'll know that I have used this a lot, and I actually use this a lot. And since the size is so small, I also carry it with me when I travel, so that's the best part. I really like this highlighter. It's supremely pigmented, very finely milled, and also very easily blendable. It's not a patchy highlighter whatsoever. It's a beautiful product, something that you should definitely invest into. The next product from Sugar Cosmetics is this Contour de Force mini blush in the shade Pink Pinnacle, and this is what it looks like. It's a matte blush with a very nice shade. It's a nice shade of pink, extremely pigmented, so you need to be a little careful while you're using, otherwise you'll turn out to be extremely pink. But otherwise it's a very nice matte blush, blends really nicely, gives a very nice flush of color onto your cheeks, does the job of that perfect blush. And again, since it's a mini and in this small size, I also carry it with me while I travel. I absolutely love this blush. The combination of this blush and this highlighter is always with me when I travel, because these two have actually become so staple in my makeup routine, in my, you know, when I wear my makeup, that I cannot do my makeup without these two. These are such beautiful products, so nicely pigmented, so good quality, so nicely they're not just blendable, but they're also buildable. Like, you can build them as per your requirement, and definitely recommend you to get one of these. Another product that I absolutely loved and enjoyed using from Sugar Cosmetics is this lip liner. This is the Lipping on the Edge lip liner in the shade 01 Taffeta Terracotta, and this is what it looks like. I absolutely love the shade of this. It is such a beautiful lip liner. It's that absolute nude brown shade that anyone would require under their lipstick. It's such a pigmented lip liner. If I show you guys, this is just one swipe, I absolutely love this color. It is something that gives a really nice look to your lips. I have enjoyed using this. I've used it only a couple of times, not a lot, but जितना भी मैंने यूज किया है, जितनी भी बार मैंने इसको अपने लिप्स पे अप्लाई किया है, I have absolutely loved wearing this. The next product in the list is not a skincare product. It's not a beauty product. In fact, it is a perfume. It is one of my OG perfumes that I restarted using in the second half of 2022, which is the Zara Femme. I absolutely love this perfume. This has been my OG since I cannot even remember. I probably started using this, I think, either in 2015 or 16 something, and ever since there was no looking back. Then for some years I couldn't get my hands on this because I couldn't go to a place जहाँ पे actual में Zara हो, because where I used to stay before my marriage वहाँ पे भी Zara नहीं है, और अभी भी जहाँ मेरी शादी हुई है वहाँ पे भी Zara का कोई भी outlet नहीं है. So I couldn't get my hands on this. But when I went to Jaipur after I got married, जब मेरा जयपुर चक्कर लगा और मैं shopping कर पाई Zara जाके, I made sure that I get my favorite perfume back. And as soon as I got it back and I started using it, trust me, it was falling in love all over again. It has a very nice amber musky vanilla sort of a fragrance that if you are a sucker for that musky vanilla sort of fragrance, you are definitely going to love this. I was earlier planning कि मैं आप लोगों को बताऊं कि इसमें top notes, middle notes और base notes कौन से हैं, but then it came into my mind that I am doing a completely separate video in which I will be listing my top 5 favorite fragrances. So which is why इसके टॉप बेस और टॉप मिडल और बेस नोट्स तीनों उस वाली वीडियो में मैं मेंशन करूंगी. बट इन दिस आई एम ओनली गोइंग टू से यू दैट इफ यू आर समबडी हु लाइक्स दैट ambery musky vanilla sort of a fragrance, this is something you should definitely try. And now we are at the end of the video with just 2 more products, and these 2 products are from the same brand, which is Maybelline. First product that I want to tell you is about a most recent launch. This is the Superstay Vinyl Ink. This is what the packaging looks like. It's a beautiful product. The only drawback is you actually have to know how to use it, क्योंकि अगर इसको नहीं पता कैसे यूज करते हो और ऐसे ही blindly यूज कर लिया, it's going to look very patchy on your lips, trust me. So there is a particular way of using it, which is you have to shake it nicely and then use it, and you have to apply 1 coat. If you're not satisfied with the pigment of it, then apply 2nd coat before the first coat dries, because if you apply it after the first coat dries, then it's going to look very patchy and very clumpy, which I'm sure you don't want. I love this color. It looks beautiful on me. It's very long lasting. It will last all your oily meals, and it will be there onto your lips throughout the day until you don't remove it. And also removing this is not a very difficult task as well. It comes off with a nice makeup remover also really nicely. A Garnier oil based micellar water will do the job of removing this from your lips, and it does not leave any kind of stain behind after you remove it from your lips. It's a very nice shade. I really like these lipsticks and I look forward into investing more. पर अभी के लिए ये red is all that I think I would be using for now. This is in the shade 50 Wicked and I really like this shade. The last and the best product of 2022 that I used, and I was not sure that I would fall in love with this particular product so fast and so hard. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. This is in the shade medium. It's slightly light for me, but it does the job of brightening my under eyes really well. Very nicely buildable, does the job of actually concealing really nicely. I will be using a different shade that matches my skin tone, but even this one does the job of that highlighting वाला जो job है ना, ये वाला शेड मीडियम बहुत अच्छे से करता है मेरे स्किन टोन पे. आई रियली लाइक दिस, एंड इफ यू कैन सी फ्रॉम द यूजेज ऑफ इट, trust me, I have used a lot of it and I really like this concealer. It's very nicely coveraged, बहुत अच्छी कवरेज देता है, बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म करता है, does not crease onto my face at all, gives that highlighting effect that I want a concealer to give on my skin, does the job of everything really nicely. Anything that a concealer should be doing, this one does. This one actually really does. If you actually purchase one that matches your skin tone, you don't even need a foundation. That's how amazing this concealer is. I love this concealer and I would highly recommend that go ahead and use it, because I'm sure as soon as you start using it, you're going to forget other concealers. That's how amazing this one is. And with that, we come to the end of the last video of 2022. It feels so surreal to actually finish off this year, and I'm so happy that I'm actually able to post the last video of 2022, because the past couple of months have been so busy for me कि मुझे नहीं लगा था कि मैं लास्ट में कोई वीडियो एक्चुअल में अपलोड कर पाऊंगी. बट आई एम सो हैप्पी दैट आई एम एक्चुअली एबल टू अपलोड माई लास्ट वीडियो ऑफ 2022. एंड विथ दिस आई विश यू ऑल अगेन अ very happy new year. I hope you have a great 2023 which is filled with love, laughter, joy, happiness, and I hope it's corona free and there's no corona that comes in India or all over the world. It's only in China. Just let it be in China. और कहीं ना फैले. सब कुछ अच्छे से हो आपकी लाइफ में. Everything is all good. All negativity ends with 2022, and 23 and thereafter is only positivity in your life. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, comment down below and let me know how you like this video. I would love to hear it from you guys. Also, all the products that I have mentioned in today's video, all the purchase links of all of them are going to be in the description box below. If you want to purchase any of these products, just scroll down into the description box below and you will find the links of all of them. Follow me on Instagram. The links to all my social media handles are in the description box. Also follow me on Instagram so that you can stay updated with what happens in my life, because मैं वहाँ पे YouTube से ज़्यादा actually active हूँ. So if you want to know all the brands that I deal with and you want to stay updated with my life and everything, follow me on Instagram. And with that, I will see you guys in the next year. Until then, bye guys and a very happy new year.